Good evening, esteemed television watchers. Welcome back to Nakhchivan news program in English. Last week, liquid gas storage of Nakhchivan oil and gas products facility and also gas station were put into operation after reconstruction. On the eve of March 31, the day of genocide of the Azerbaijanis, tree planting event dedicated to the memory of the genocide victims was held in the Autonomous Republic, and new gardens were planted as well. So first, official news to your minds.
On March 27, liquefied gas storage of Nakhchivan oil and gas products facility and also gas station were put into operation after reconstruction. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the ribbon symbolizing inauguration. Then the director of Nakhchivan Oil and Gas Products Corporation, Behruz Azimov, thanked on behalf of the collective for the created conditions, and the Supreme Majlis chairman also congratulated the staff on the launching of Nakhchivan liquid gas storage and gas station and expressed his gratitude to those contributed to the construction of the station and wished success in their activities. It was informed that 4 tanks with the total capacity of 200 cubic meters were constructed at the newly constructed liquid gas storage and gas station, and 95.2 tons of liquid gas can be stored in the very tanks. In the course of the reconstruction works, all safety rules and standards were fully met. The enterprise was equipped with modern cooling, lighting and video surveillance systems, air compressor, reducer, digital generators, 3-dimensional electronic fillers and safety switches, as well as firefighting equipments. By means of the mentioned electronic fillers, balloons of any size can be filled in 40 seconds. New pumps have the capacity of 15 tons of liquid gas pumping per hour. The facility is supervised by the Minister of Emergency Situations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic over 24 hours. In case of any danger, alarm sounds and the system automatically closes all the equipments. In addition, a ventilator with a capacity of 2.5 tons was installed in the enterprise to provide fire safety. Also, a petrol station was put into operation in the area for vehicles with liquefied gas. Thereupon, the chairman of Supreme Majlis gave relevant instructions on the safety rails, creation of green zones in the area, and also construction of gas stations in the regions of the Autonomous Republic.
On March 30, on the eve of March 31, day of genocide of Azerbaijanis dedicated to the victims of the genocide, tree planting was held in the Autonomous Republic. The collective of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the Cabinet of Ministers, the Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources planted 2 hectares of almonds and 1 hectare of vineyard along the Uznaba water reservoir, and about 4,000 almond and grape seedlings were planted. Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, also participated in the very event. It was informed that in the spring of the current year, 353 hectares of lands will be planted, 108,000 fruit and evergreen trees, 710 kilograms of seeds will be planted. The chairman of Supreme Majlis gave instructions on the continuation of the planting works. On the same day, 21,843 residents took part in the tree planting dedicated to memory of March 31 victims, and also 22 hectares of fruit trees and green zones were planted. We continue with Social Economic News blog. Social economic development in Nakhchivan was maintained in January-February of the current year, and growth was observed in all areas. For the purpose of ensuring sustainability of social economic development of the Autonomous Republic, the 4th state program was adopted by the decree of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, and various events on March 31st genocide were held in the Autonomous Republic. Let's have a glance. Based on the decree of the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the 4th state program on social economic development of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic was adopted. The 3rd state program, which was successfully completed, socio-economic development of our Autonomous Republic. The newly adopted state program will also be a great incentive for the efficient use of all available resources in the Autonomous Republic, increase of investment, strengthening social infrastructure, create new production and service areas, as well as increase the employment of the population.
Measures taken on the development of economic and social spheres in previous years continued in January-February of 2019, and the development was maintained. According to State Statistics Committee, gross domestic product in January-February of 2019 amounted more than 352,560,000 manats. During this period, gross domestic product per capita increased by 1.2% and became 772 manats. On March 28, the 14th Bureau meeting of the Curlab started its work in Yerevan of Armenia. Anar Ibrahimov, the member of the Bureau and the member of the Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, participated in the very meeting. He also touched upon the transborder cooperation of our country, including Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic with neighboring countries, in his speech helping people to get in contact with transborder cooperation programs. Within the framework of Get to Know Our Country Tour campaign, pupils from other regions of our country saw Nakhchivan. The campaign participants visited historical monuments, cultural establishments in the city of Nakhchivan, Ordubad and Julfa regions. Pupils also visited Tuzak Physiotherapy Center as well as sightseeing in Shahbuz, and on March 25 tour campaign was over. Having gained her independence, bloody events in the history of Azerbaijan were objectively estimated. Terrorism and genocide acts were declared to the world. The decree of the national leader Heydar Aliyev as for March 26, 1998 on the genocide of Azerbaijan has revealed the true image of Armenian terrorism. And for the first time, March 31 was declared the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis in this decree. Conferences and events were held in the city of Nakhchivan and also in the regions of the Autonomous Republic, along with higher educational institutions and detached Operation Brigade of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic internal troops. Students also took part in the internet campaign to bring genocide facts to the world community. New Azerbaijan Party Julfa Region Organization held an event in front of Genocide Memorial in Yayda village of the region on 31st March, the day of genocide of the Azerbaijanis. At the event held with the participation of region residents, villagers and school children, trees and flowers were planted around the memorial erected to the victims of Yayda genocide, and fresh flowers were laid in front of the monument. And afterwards the related scene was touched upon and pupils sang poems dedicated to the victims of the genocide. Interactive lesson themed March 31st is the day of genocide of Azerbaijanis was held at the Memorial Museum in the city of Nakhchivan. The lesson was watched by more than 200 educational institutions in the Autonomous Republic. The chairman of the Center for Public Policy Studies and International Studies, Samir Adegözelli, visited Nakhchivan. When in Nakhchivan, he was interviewed by our television. Turkish alpinist Selma Güven posted an article about Nakhchivan on Güncel Kadın website. In the article entitled Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a country of Gulf Mount in which time slows down, the author touched upon ancient city's history, its people, cleanliness and culture witnessed during her two-day visit. Turkish press highlighted Nowruz holiday in Nakhchivan. TRT News channel also broadcasted a video material on the mentioned theme. More than 1 million people viewed the materials on Nowruz holiday, interviews with tourists, photographs shared by Nakhchivan and Turkish press. On the occasion of Nowruz holiday, an event was held in front of Jahan Shopping Center in Nakhchivan. The songs performed by music collectives at Nowruz Festive delighted the event participants. Meanwhile, our national cuisine samples Shaker brand baklava were made. Kengerli region hosted a concert program on Nowruz holiday. At the festive held in Chalkhangala and Qarabağlar village, the event participants spoke on Nowruz traditions and also development of Kengerli region, which celebrates 15th anniversary. In the artistic part of the event, various musical numbers and dances were performed by the regional cultural collectives. Holiday fair at the central market in Khatay street of Nakhchivan city continued. Nowruz fair distinguished by the variety and quality of products of landowners as well as family farmers from different regions of the autonomous republic. Construction of a multi-story residential building in Shahpuz city is underway. The 6-story building, including the basement, is planned to have 40 flats. Stationary seminar consultation on the licensing of passenger transport was held. The event focused on the importance of licenses. Thereupon, drivers' questions were responded and license blanks were presented to the registered entrepreneurs. An event entitled Nakhchivan Youth Within Autonomy Period was held in Nakhchivan Studies Center of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. The event highlighted the importance of autonomous status of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, which is of crucial importance in the statehood history of Azerbaijan, as well as the attained achievements were mentioned. Then the event participants viewed the exhibition of printings on the autonomy. An enlightening meeting was held with the residents involved in the self-employment program in Sederek region. Participants' questions were replied and educational booklets were presented to the participants. Nizami Mehdiyev, the resident of Sederek region, was awarded with diploma for the exemplary development of individual family business. With the participation of the young ones, Attention Pedestrian campaign continues in Nakhchivan. The volunteer youth also had informative conversations with pedestrians indifferent to traffic rules in places with intense traffic. A meeting was held in Sheikh Mahmud village of Babek region with the participation of public representatives, police field inspectors and public council members. At the meeting, administrative violations, fines, done works in the field of protection of infrastructure and development of family business were discussed and the participants' questions were clarified. Nakhchivan welcomed the first days of spring with snow. On March 25, it snowed in the city of Nakhchivan and also some villages of the Autonomous Republic. Started from early morning, gradually the snowfall increased its intensity. In connection with Nakhchivan's being elected the youth capital of our country for 2018, Youth Garden was planted in the city of Nakhchivan and also in the regions of the Autonomous Republic. Last Saturday in the very garden, the planted trees were observed and the dried ones were replaced with new seedlings by the volunteer youth. Grounded on the action plan of the Knowledge Foundation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for 2019, approved by the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the book entitled From the History of Pedagogical Idea got published. The book, published by the Ajami Polygraphy Union, includes interesting ideas from educators, writers and public figures lived in the 19th-20th centuries. Presentation of the book Medical Staff Manual was held in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Hospital. The book includes 500 traditional and modern surgical instruments, their function in Azerbaijani for the first time, and techniques and comparative features of traditional and modern surgical operations as well. The final stage of poetry contest on literary reading was held among the pupils of secondary schools operating in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Also, winners of the essay competition held on March 18, 2019 were awarded. The winners of both competitions were awarded with diplomas, edicts and books said to be necessary to read, as well as examples of Azerbaijan and world literature. Spraying and disinfection works are carried out at sports facilities of the Autonomous Republic. Under the joint action plan of the Ministries of Health and also Sport and Youth of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, disinfection works were carried out at Swimming Center in Nakhchivan as well as Autonomous Republic Stadium.
Now culture and sport news. Young karate players and musicians of Nakhchivan achieved excellent results at international and national competitions. Also, International Theatre Day was celebrated in Nakhchivan. For furthermore, let's watch.
Nakhchivan Music College students partook in the 3rd International Art Festival Test and Art Baku 2019 held in Baku on March 13-17 and won the festival competition with their successful performances. Then the college hosted a meeting with the winners of the festival and along with their teachers they were presented gifts. Following this, a concert program was also held with the participation of the winners. On March 27, Nakhchivan State Musical Drama Theatre, named after Jalil Mehmet Gulzade, hosted an event dedicated to the International Theatre Day. Within the framework of the event, Ali and Lino was performed. Artists' Union of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic hosted a painting competition on March 31st, day of the genocide of Azerbaijan, as among the students of higher and secondary educational institutions operating in the Autonomous Republic. Winners of the competition, attended by 26 young people, were awarded with diplomas, honorary edicts, books said to be necessary to read, as well as Azerbaijan and world literature samples. Drivers engaged in taxi and bus services in the Autonomous Republic continued their visits to the museums. This time they were at the Carpet Museum. Sportsmen from Karate-Do Federation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic returned with successful results from Baku Open International Tournament. 20 sportsmen from Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic participated and got successful results in the tournament, attended by more than 1,200 sportsmen from 14 countries. Athletes of Karate-Do Federation of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic successfully participated in Tbilisi Open International Tournament. Rafik Hüseyinli, one of the two athletes representing Nakhchivan, occupied the first place in 28 kg weight category, and Yakub Gamberov became the third in the 35 kg weight category. Shahin military sports game was held among secondary school teams in Julfa region. In the game, 10 teams challenged in lining, preparation of cartridges, dismantling and assembling the machine gun, firing from a rifle gun, targeting, physical training, overcoming obstacles, preparing civil defense and setting up headquarter tents. As a winner of the competition, Abragunus Village Secondary School team will represent Julfa region in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic Zone Championship to be held in April. Nakhchivan Chess Center hosted an interactive training on explanatory analysis of gambits. The training was watched by more than 200 educational institutions. Tempo chess competition was held among Sharu region school children. In the competition, 60 pupils from Kengerli region competed on Swiss system. The winners were awarded with diplomas and prizes by the organizers. The Autonomous Republic Championship on Chess amongst disabled children was held. 24 disabled children under 18 participated in the championship. The winners and distinguished ones were awarded with diplomas, edicts, and cash prizes.
Today is a remarkable day for Nakhchivan television. On the same day of 1932, Radio Broadcasting Committee was established in Nakhchivan for the first time, and on March 12, 1963, first trial broadcast with a short news program was realized. On August 14 of the same year, State Television and Radio Broadcasting Committee of the Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic of Nakhchivan was established. When started operating, material and technical base of the television was limited, but within the independence years, all necessary conditions for quality broadcasting were created. And also it has already been a year that Nakhchivan's first news agency, Nakhchivan Information Agency, operates in the Autonomous Republic. So our final material is on the development way of Nakhchivan teleradio. Let's watch. For the first time in Nakhchivan, Radio Broadcasting Committee was established on April 1, 1932. On April 12, 1963, the first trial broadcast of the television was realized, and on August 14, the State Television and Radio Broadcasting Committee of the Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic of Nakhchivan was established. The broadcast circle of Nakhchivan State Television was also quite limited and had one only major editorial. During the independence years, Nakhchivan State Television and Radio started its broadcasting on a large independent channel. The material and technical base of the teleradio has also been significantly strengthened. The teleradio building was commissioned after major construction works and was provided with modern technical equipments. The new broadcasting equipment soon enabled analog broadcasting to be replaced by high-quality digital broadcasting. Thus, Nakhchivan State Television for the first time in our country started broadcasting in high-quality HD format. The most modern television equipments have also been installed by years. Based on the decree of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on February 6, 2018, expanded the activity of the TV channel furthermore. A new broadcasting and shooting equipments in 22 units costing 200,000 manats were purchased and put into operation. The studios of Haberler editorial was updated, and all those conditions affected the quality of the creative work. Previously, Nakhchivan State Television produced 20–25% of total broadcast, but now this exceeded 60–65%. Over 60 documentary and television films were made in recent years. Also, news programs are broadcasted in English and Russian once a week. Starting from this year, news in English is also conveyed to numerous audiences through the radio program. Nakhchivan Information Agency was established and functions under the decision of the Board of State Television and Radio Broadcasting of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic as for April 1, 2018, and the website of the agency Nakhchivan Datas was prepared and provides information in Azerbaijani, English and Russian languages. So Nakhchivan Information Agency became an important information source of Nakhchivan and one of the main information portals of our independent country. Daily local news, developments in the country and world are broadcasted on the website of the agency. Television has also increased its activity in social networks, and more than 20,000 videos and web materials were placed on 4 YouTube channels with 10,000 viewers, 6 Facebook groups with more than 100,000 users, Instagram account with 30,000 followers, as well as Twitter page with 4,000 followers. Esteemed television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.